Okay, so today, boys, we're going to be ranking every single SCP by their scariness. Starting off with SCP-012, basically what he does is he draws the player towards it and then starts making him cut himself and then drawing it with his own blood. Yeah, I would not like to be in range of this at all, but is it scary though? Looking at the other ones here, I'm going to put this in somewhat scary. Next, you've got SCP-035. This SCP is sort of like you're attracted to it and you're forced to put it on, and once you put it on, it possesses you. So once again, I would not like to be anywhere near this thing, so I'm going to put this in spooky. Next, SCP-049. Basically what he does is he can touch you, and when he touches you, turns like black mold. So this has to be in spooky or yikes, but I think this has to be in yikes. It's just so iconic. This is SCP-066. He's basically like a ball of yarn and he's got like eyeballs, and every time you get near it, it just says Eric over and over again. Put this in not really, because it can be a bit unsettling with a bunch of like eyeballs and yarn. Definitely not in nice. This is SCP-079. A computer is basically deadlocked on trying to extinguish every single human on Earth. Since it's a computer, it's not really scary, but it can control literally everything around you, which makes it scary. I'm gonna say spooky. Oh, then we got SCP-096 himself. He has to be in yikes. Like, not being able to like see him, that's just one really big problem. This next one is the Book of Common Diseases, aka SCP-1025. If you read any page of this book and it has any disease on it, you actually obtain that disease. But it's really easy just to not read it, so I guess I'll put this in not really, because you could accidentally read it if the book opens. Oh, now we got Larry, SCP-106. Okay, this man can like teleport through walls, he can create alternate dimensions, he can throw you in those dimensions, he can like dissolves walls and stuff. Nowhere else, but yikes. Is that a painting? Okay, so this is SCP-1074. Basically, it's a painting where I'm gonna put this in somewhat scary. Okay, so this is SCP-1123. Basically, it's just a skull, but when you touch it, you get random memories from a random person. I'm gonna put this in not really, because once again, you just don't need to touch it. So this is SCP-1162. It's basically just a hole in a cinder block wall, and when you grab into it, you actually get something you were looking for a long time ago. So this, for me, was nice because it can be useful sometimes. I will come back to this one because I actually don't know what it is. Oh, this is the iconic SCP-173. Once again, it can't be anywhere, but yikes. So this is SCP-205. It's basically two lamps that show a video of a woman leading up to her death. So I guess just not really, because you don't really have to watch it, but it does show like quite a scary scene. I'm not sure, but I think this is SCP-2317. It's basically a door that can lead to any dimension possible. All you need to do is just not go in it if you don't want to go anywhere, so just go to not really. Okay, so this is SCP-372. During the game, it stalks a player, so it makes like a sort of rattling noise, and then you can sort of see it in the bottom left of your corner, bottom right of your corner, anywhere. It's not really scary, is it? This is SCP-472. Basically, when you put it on, it heals you from everything, but if you put it on for too long, it starts to kill you. I think I'm going to put it in nice. Next, we got SCP-500. Pretty straightforward. You take a pill, it kills you from absolutely anything. So, yeah. This is SCP-513. Apparently what he does, according to the game, during it you start seeing SCP-513-1, and basically what he does is he causes sleep deprivation, since like you start seeing visions of him being in the corner and like running around the room and stuff. Once again, it's an object where if you don't touch it, you'll be alright. I'm going to put this in not really. I think on this poster there's SCP-682. He cannot die, but in the game all you can hear is like roars of him every now and again, so it's not really that scary. But say you got put face to face with him, he's definitely yikes. But since he does literally nothing in the game, we're going to put him in not really. This is SCP-417. What happens when you put him on is you get invincibility from like this guy and stuff, but you get really lowered stamina. So I'm going to put it in nice. So next SCP is SCP-860. You've got the key, which opens the door. Opening up an alternate dimension. You go along the ultimate dimension. Eventually you find a fork in the path. Dead end path. You get face to face with this guy here. If you go the other way, you go to the exit. Yeah, it's a very cool but creepy little area, so I'm going to put it in spooky. Okay, so we're going to presume this is SCP-990, which is sort of like a dream man. I have no information about this guy. In game, what he does is he appears on loading screens and tells you like a little fortune cookie sort of thing. So I guess I'll put him in nice. SCP-914, one of my favorites. So you put an object into this side of it, tune this to whatever you want, and then it comes out different on the other side. This thing obviously is nice. Oh, then we got SCP-939. It imitates voices from like the people it's killed, and then lures you into the trap. So obviously this one's a honestly, yikes. Okay, so this is SCP-966, this lanky old man. They deprive you of sleep, and then eventually you die from sleep deprivation. Creatures you can't see, just giving you sleep problems, yikes. This is SCP-970, aka the endless looping hallway. Basically, it's a hallway that loops endlessly. Sometimes when you go through it, something changes. I remember one time I just kept going through it, and eventually I came to this room where there was just a man on the wall. It can be nice, you can get good stuff from it, but if you go too far, it could get spooky. For that, I'm going to put in somewhat scary, since it's like fear of the unknown. Yeah guys, this is my tier list on the scariest SCPs. Let me know if you actually disagree with some of these, because I can understand that, because it was a bit all over the place.